Okay, so next we're going to look at how I tidy up my accounts. So here I've lots of accounts added to my system. I'll just take a look at how many I've actually got. It's going to tell me the number. I have 47 accounts and passwords users in Trespass currently. I actually want to tidy this up, so I want to basically remove the account that I was created for the demo. I don't want to show anybody my other accounts, so I'm going to pipe it through grep again. I now get the actual ID for this one, and I'm going to use a command called remove, and I just paste that over, and I've now removed. So I can just double check that without showing the passwords, and I now have 46 accounts in there. So that's how you would remove an account. Okay, so next let's take a look at the kind of files that Trespass creates. So under the user directory, for each user it's going to create a .trespass directory, and there's 4 files going to be created in there once you're initialized and started creating accounts. So the first two are keys, and then we have one file for accounts and one file for users, and these are all encrypted by GPG using the keys you created. So if we take a look at Trespass, one interesting, hopefully interesting feature that's there is the ability to export keys. So all I need to do is type in export. If I haven't used Trespass for a while, it will ask me for the passwords for both keys. Here it didn't, because I've just been going through the demo. Now if I look in the Trespass directory, we see we have a file for acc.mpy and one for user. These are unencrypted, so once you've actually copied these to another system, make sure you clean up and delete them, because these have your passwords and accounts in it. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is just use SCP to copy these guys over. Let's do this guy first. And this is going to copy it over to my Ubuntu system. And we'll place the files in the home directory of the user Graham and in the Trespass directory of Graham. Okay, we'll copy the first file, let's copy the second file. Okay, so now we've copied both files. Let me move over to the Ubuntu system. Okay, we've now SSH'd over to our Ubuntu system. It's running as a VM, and if I look in the Trespass directory, I will see we have the ACC.MPY and the user MPY files. Let's take a look at the help file for Trespass. And what we're going to use is the --load command. Doesn't need to have an option as long as those files are placed in the .trespass directory. I haven't used this one for a while, so it's going to ask me for my keys. Sorry, the password for my 2 keys. And now we will have loaded these the files. So before we only had a few users in this account, but if we type in and spell things properly, we're going to pipe this through word count, and we'll see that we have now 46 accounts. We only had a few before, so we've actually successfully imported all of the users we had before. And just to show that, let's take a look for the GitHub. And we see we have our GitHub user again. So that's how we can import files from one system to another. And because when we actually do the export, these files are not encrypted, so just for security I'm going to delete these 2 files. They're not actually needed by Trespass itself, they're only used when we're exporting. So now I've made that a little more secure.